hate that move. But
I haven't fought a Mega Man yet, so like I don't know. Like everyone's telling me that it's been like it's awful, but
you will learn.
nah, definitely. All right, Pokemon Stadium 1, the classic. Nikita to lead it in, but he's getting hard punished with some lemons from Lemon.
Yep, very, very excellent tag choice for him.
Just Mega Man trying to control. Like, this is a projectile lover's dream right now.
Yep. Exactly as you'd expect it to go. And very, very good stuff from Pathoran, already showing a good knowledge of the matchup. So for some characters with pretty short crouches, you can actually crouch under Mega Man's pellets, Kirby being one of them. And so what he was doing there is he was just crouching under the pellets and trying to react to the metal blade toss, which you cannot crouch unless it's thrown from the hand, if I recall correctly. But not thrown.
One thing I'm definitely keeping an eye out for is Mega Man's down air. I think that might get some pretty juicy spikes. The Snake is kind of vulnerable when he recovers.
Oh, for sure.
He's kind of just like a sitting duck a little bit, a flying duck. But yeah, like this matchup right here, Pathoran is just doing a great job of clawing his way back slowly, really taking advantage of trying to force Mega Man in. Because like Mega Man can kill, but he can't kill from far away, I don't think. So he has to kind of get in there.
All right, I like it so far from both of them, just sort of mixing up on that throw.
Recovering high, up tilt, seals the deal for the first stock for Pathoran.
Very good stuff. Managed to land from the air dodge in time.
They got the metal cutter.
Woohoo!
Tase that boy, get out of here.
That was smart. Already Lemon adapting. So instead of going for the up air that time, already expecting to, Pathoran to air dodge through it again, just goes through and uses the multi-hit up smash. Make sure to catch every bit of vulnerability.
Yeah, Mega Man's just peppering him with lemons. I'm saying so many food adjectives, but like, you know, he's really hitting them with everything he's got. He's got the leaf shoot, he's got the metal cutters, he's got the pellets.
For sure, though, as Pathoran showed last stock, Snake can make it up pretty quickly. So whereas Mega Man might actually get, while Mega Man might technically get more damage off just by being in raw neutral, once Snake is able to get in, he can put on a good amount of damage himself and has that kill power. But speaking of kill power, that back air coming out.
From Mega Man, like, looking good.
All right, Leaf Shield beats everything. Just
12%, full crisp bomb collected, looking good. These projectiles, he's just taking advantage of that mid-range kind of game.
All right, Leaf Shield again beating everything. Leaf Shield doesn't actually beat everything, but a lot of the time, basically, a lot of moves are going to be stuffed by it, basically.
Right. Pathoran's definitely got his work cut out for him. He's going to have to inch his way in, crawl his way up, but Lemon is not giving him any space. Nikita coming out, loopy-loopy pull. Oh! With the Shoryuken coming out.
That was
good.
So nice on every aspect of that.
Oh my god.
He jumps over, throws the metal blade downwards to disable the Nikita, comes in and slides in with an up tilt on the, to punish the end lag, which is pretty much non-existent.
Hit him on the chin. But he stays living.
Ooh. He just looked at his eyes.
Ow.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Ooh,
I love it from Lemon.
That one hurts.
Yeah, Lemon just showing, like, he's honestly a really good fundamental player. Really, really, really fun to watch. This is why I say it's like at a major or something, I might be like, oh, hey, this matchup or something. But in region, both of these players are just so fun to watch.
Absolutely.
God, I can't get over that. He just stood in front of his face, just watched him in shield, like, all right, now you're going to do something.
Lucina coming at Pathoran, switching it up, trying to get some mid-range control with the sword. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Probably just wants to be able to get in the air more, outrange Mega Man a little bit, but I'm certain that that Lemon knows how to deal with swords, but at the same time...
There's a lot of them in this game.
Right. At the same time, knowing how to deal with swords isn't the same thing as being able to deal with swords. So let's see what Mega Man's got.
Super fighting robot. Let's see what he's got.
All right, good stuff. Just throws the metal blade there. Having projectiles is really good against sword characters in general, due to the fact that you can mess up their spacing and cause them as players to get a little more aggressive.
2 times.
Doesn't seem like a sweet spot at all there. Just
Oh wow, it just goes jumps right over it.
ooh, okay. Honestly, going for more down airs there than the Snake games. But then again, I don't think that Pathoran was ever in that position as Snake, really. He was always going really high, whereas Lucina naturally wants to go a bit low.
Yeah, she can go low, dip down. Ooh, she's got the sticky on him.
Ah. Possibly should have waited there, but...
Wow, just stuffing all his recovery.
Ooh.
Wow, Mega Man!
Yeah, Mega Man's recovery is excellent. Well,
like an Olympic diver right there. Holy cow.
it's excellent in range, let's put it that way.
Yeah, he's got something. Mega Man looks fun. Might be a new Mega Man player right here. Oh.
Ah, Lemon! Lemon is taking so much advantage of Pathoran's just reactions in general. He jumps out there, does nothing, and Pathoran air dodges to his own death. Last game, just stands in front of Pathoran, does nothing, and Pathoran spot dodges.
He's in his head, Charles. He's just in his head. Oh my god. What a set so far. Lemon really showing up that he's got some mental warfare coming out.
For sure. But I mean, Pathoran's also proving that he's able to still do damage here, keeping all of these games relatively even, despite the fact that basically Lemon does know all of his reactions, it seems like.
And I wonder how familiar Pathoran is with the Mega Man matchup, because I doubt he's got a lot of practice in it. Mega Man's not the most popular character, I don't think.
Oh no, for sure. And that's a big advantage that you get being the best of your character in any particular area or in the world. It's like anyone can practice against a character, but no one can practice for you due to the fact that you have not only all the tricks in hand, but you also have the fundamentals to use those tricks well.
That's the only thing I don't like about playing Wolf.
Oh yeah, no, everyone knows the
Wolf
Wolf matchup. You just have to be good. You have to be better than everyone else.
Yep.
Point blank period.
Ooh, wow. Goodbye.
Yep, that up air going
Set
to
it into
kill,
the skies.
regardless of jumping or anything of that nature.
Be gone.
And remember, folks, this is post-patch Mega Man. There is no Leaf Blade into forward tilt stuff or anything of that nature. This is just solid fundamentals, like literally sort of fighting game 101 when it comes to the projectiles and everything like that. All right, he's going to get back pretty safely. Going to eat one fair for his trouble. Roll right on. All right, not falling for that tomahawk. Just going to roll right out of the corner, back to pure neutral, and this is where Lemon has been thriving.
Really controlling the mid-range. Lucina just can't abuse the sword.
Yeah, no, not at all.
All right, just take the hit. Try to go for the parry, but take the hit rather than taking the shield damage.
Yeah, Lemon just keeps jumping a little bit too early after he actually connects the Crash Bomber. Gets it stuck right back on himself and ends up taking unnecessary damage, but it's never actually led to anything significant. Pathoran really wondering here what he can do. At least his Snake, he was able to sort of crawl and then do more damage to make up for it, but thus far, as good as this Lucina is fundamentally, it's not keeping Mega Man in any sort of disadvantaged state.
Yeah, when you play like a real fundamental style, you're almost predictable in a way. So Mega Man's kind of that weird character where he's like, you can be fundamentally strong like Lemon is, but you also got that spice, you got that fire. To really mix something up and just do something out of the normal, out of the unordinary, just do something crazy.
No, for sure. All right, going for these forward smashes here. Not getting a huge punish for it.
I love Mega Man's forward smash. That is so cool.
All right, finally connects a down air, even if it's not a killing one.
Down air is cool, too. Last stock situation. Oh, I thought he was going to up tilt him. I thought he was just going to go for it. Oh.
Good coverage there.
Ooh, the fire sword. Get out of here.
They made that kill.
Boy,
Yep,
get out of here.
That's one of the options where it's like